Thorne reports.
All areas of revenue restructuring will be examined.
That's Health Minister John Boyce's response to the question, will user fees be charged at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital? He adds that if such a measure is implemented, it will be done mindful of the most vulnerable in society.
It was carefully pointed out in the budget too by the Minister of Finance that those with who may experience social hardship will be dealt with in a proper program of social care attached to any arrangements that are made.
Minister Boyce stresses that government intends to meet the target set in the August budget.
I must note that the objectives set out by the government of Barbados in the 2013 budget are real objectives that have to be met. It is a question of making sure that this country is here for us and for our children 10, 15, 20 years down the road. So I think it is clear that all Barbadians from all walks will be asked to join in this very important struggle. We have done well so far in relative terms. We don't want to, you talk to our neighbors, talk to our partners. And these are realities which will inform the decisions as we go forward.
In this year's budget, government proposed a $35 million cut in the budget of the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Peter Thorne, CBC News.
The minister's comments were made during the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the government of Barbados and the University of the West Indies. The occasion was used by UWI Principal Professor Sir Hilary Beckles to offer a strong defense of the medical faculty of the CAFL campus. Again, Peter Thorne reports.
Professor Sir Hilary Beckles says since being set up in 2009, the medical faculty has generated $46.4 million in fees from students of 16 countries. He describes the faculty as Cave Hill's first entrepreneurial project, financed by a $25 million loan secured with a government guarantee. Sir Hilary says by any account, the faculty is a success, noting that it has brought into Barbados millions of dollars from research, grants and other activities.
The figures we have before us at the moment is that the medical faculty has brought some $20 million into this country since it has been established. This is a significant amount of foreign exchange that this medical faculty has brought into the country.
Sir Hilary has also rejected suggestions that the UWI has 3 separate medical faculties in operation. He says it's one faculty operating in several jurisdictions.
So it is the medical faculty at CAFL. Yes, there are 3 deans of the 3 faculties, but there is a university dean who is overall responsible for policy formulation and strategies of the 3 compartments.
Sir Hilary has also lauded the first graduates of the medical faculty. He says they have scaled heights that their predecessors didn't by establishing new standards in several areas after being tutored by some of the finest professors in the field. Health Minister John Boyce said he was pleased to initial the MOU with the UWI.
Formalizing this memorandum of understanding is an essential prerequisite for the acquisition of accreditation status by the University of the West Indies Faculty of Medicine, by the Caribbean Accreditation Authorities for Education in Medicine and other health professions.
Mr. Boyce said it was a happy and historic occasion when the CAFL School of Clinical Medicine and Research upgraded to full faculty status. The first MOU between the Ministry of Health and the UWI was signed way back in 1967. Peter Thorne, CBC News.
The final decision on whether the 184% tariff on processed poultry products will be reduced or remain will be known in another 3 weeks. This is according to Minister of Industry, International Business, Commerce and Small Business Development Donville Innes. He gave the update on the pending decision, which was sparked a few months ago by operators in the fast food industry. They said the tariff was having a significant negative impact on their ability to be competitive and profitable.
We would have agreed in the ministry to put together a team headed by Permanent Secretary Bentley Gibbs from the Ministry of Foreign Trade, and including representatives from the manufacturers, the processors, the importers, the fast food operators, the franchise operators, and the various ministries involved. They were given a 3-month deadline within which to review all matters and recommend to the ministry. They have done their work. They have delivered within the 3-month stipulated period, and that report is now before the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs to deliberate over.
The minister noted that he cannot say at this stage whether the rates will go up or down once the process has been complete, but it should be in the interest of all concerned.
It has been a very good exercise that has enlightened both sides of the table. I'm satisfied that at the end of the day, the decision that will be taken will be in the best interest of most persons and entities.
Years of hard work are paying off for a local farmer whose goal is to further develop Barbados' goat industry. We hear more now from Kishmar St-Just.
Farmer Kevin Marshall isn't kidding around as he seeks to develop the local goat industry. He's looking to improve the number of Nubian goats on the island, a breed he says that almost went extinct. To achieve this goal, Mr. Marshall says he has embarked on an insemination program.
I really work with the goats and try to get the goats not, well, yes, shore standard, but international shore standard. But it's been a long 10 years in coming, and I want to first say thanks to Mr. Foster from Pinnacle and the BAS for coming up on board and helping with this project and getting some semen bring from the UK.
General Manager and Director of Pinnacle Feeds, David Foster, is pleased to be associated with the program. He says his company is committed to farmers in Barbados.
In terms of getting the genetics improved so that obviously we can have better meat, we can have safer meat. One of the things I will point out is the feed at Pinnacle Feeds is a safe feed. We are always trying to produce feed to the best safety standards that we can.
From the Spotlight Nubian Farm in Upper Carlton, St. James, Kishmar St-Just, CBC News.
6 people are now homeless after fire destroyed 3 houses at Park Road, Bush Hall this afternoon. Homeless are Jamal Mahan, Gray Mahan and Shane Collymore, who all lived in one house. 2 other persons who lived in the unpainted house next door are also without a place to call home. The other burnt-out house was recently repaired after it was previously damaged by fire. It was rented by an unidentified man. 2 fire tenders and a water tanker from the Probin Street Station, with 9 officers under the command of Divisional Officer Ricky Gittins, responded to that call. Nothing was saved.